but I'm still not far behind. It's one episode. And action.
What's up, everybody? It's me. It's AlexisMaurice and my co-host, Mr.
Trei Hollywood.
And you know, when Josh and Gallo are in the building, we're talking about all things Housewives. But tonight, we're talking about season 9 of the Real Housewives of Potomac. So go ahead and pour yourself a glass of wine, pull up a chair, because the wine up starts. Gallo, where's your wine?
He's not drinking. He's not drinking.
Now see, all y'all who think Gallo is just like this uppity,
Get this endorsement.
That child right there ain't nothing uppity about her. She is a ghetto white. No, are you white? Yeah, ghetto white Italian, whatever, child.
Mexican.
Mexican Italian, child.
Ghetto.
And she don't drink out of the cup like the rest of us. This bitch drinks out of a bottle.
Period.
I'm Rougie.
Say what?
I'm Rougie.
Rouge. Okay.
Rouge.
The one up starts now.
Bougetto.
Now, before we begin, please make sure that you like this video. Make sure that you subscribe to our YouTube channel so you can get notifications when new videos come out. Make sure that you comment below. Let us know what you're feeling as we're talking along. Please make sure that you share this video on all of your social media platforms. So Karen has been front and center of the new season of The Real Housewives of Potomac. When I said front and center, meaning the first scene this season had to do with Karen and her crashing that car in the ditch, child. Karen has been getting these tickets left and right because her ass decided she left the function and she was a little tipsy.
Street!
And she got pulled over because her ass ran into a ditch and totaled her car or whatever happened with her. And she got a DUI. Now Karen don't want to talk about what has happened with her running that car down in that goddamn ditch there by the White House. All of the ladies want to talk about it, but Karen is Teflon donning that thing left and right. And Karen basically wants to know how many of you bitches are really down for me? How many of y'all are really down for me and looking out for me?
I love the Grand Dame. So to me, I just feel like this is just Karen. I love her. Karen can never do no wrong to me. Oh no, I feel like the drinking and driving, getting another DUI is crazy. But at the end of the day, that she also said something about where she's at right now in her life, and I think we all go through really, really, really tough moments in our life, and so I don't want to sit here and say she was wrong, but at the end of the day, we all had the moments where we're sitting at a bar and we having a drink, and the drink turned into 2,
and then 3, and then 4,
maybe
and then 12,
maybe
and then
correct. And so now getting behind a car, okay, I get it, but again, I just, Karen.
I've done that with walking.
You know what?
Walking and child,
drinking and walking, that's still against the law. It's still against the law. It is a law where you can't be walking and drunk. But I just feel like we have all done it, right? For those who drive, for those who drink. We have maybe had a couple of drinks and said, hey, I have no other way to get home other than Uber or Lyft. And we drive. But I think the thing about it is we have to understand that Karen was going through situations where she was grieving. She's grieving, things that's going on in her life. She's going through a whole thing with her husband. I don't think she intended to say, hey, let me go out and have some drinks with my girls and then drive and run into a ditch. Right.
But remember, they also showed a deer. So,
that's what I was getting to.
I think there's a lot more to the story. And I think that if that deer did not run across the car, Karen would have been home safely in her driveway.
Now we blaming Bambi. It's Bambi's fault.
No, that is
Bambi's mother.
Trei, can you help me out?
That's a legit thing because I always said, me as a black man, I'm more scared of a deer when driving than I am of the police. Because deers are seriously the most disrespectful animals
Think about
on the road.
People that not even tipsy or drunk have got that deer has caused them to have an accident. Karen had listen.
I hit a
We
deer.
all gone through a heartbreak, and I don't know about you, but when I went through my heartbreak, this glass was my friend, and it's Karen.
Okay, so Gallo, you hit a deer before.
You hit the deer, got right up and ran.
I hit a deer that did not hit up, and I hit a deer that got up and it rolled.
Y'all hit deers?
Yeah.
I live in Charlotte, North Carolina. Yeah.
I mean, deers don't stop when you're on the highway.
Whenever I'm driving down roads like that I know is late at night. First of all, I don't like to drive at night, but late at night, the deers pop out or whatever. Trust me, them headlights is on, and I'm doing like 45 max.
45?
You're like one of the people that drive with your seat all the way up to the steering wheel like this right here.
No, I do not drive my car like
you
that.
You look like you drive like this right here.
First of all, I be chilling.
I haven't seen Josh in real life. Josh is this big. Like, he's literally this big. So
I am like small.
People. Josh can really be on little people.
No.
That's hilarious.
No.
He's so front side.
That's because you real tall, but no. No, not little people. Nothing against it, but I'm just saying.
How tall?
Anyway. He's this tall. He's this
I'm 5'6".
No, you're not. You're 5'1". You're in a damn.
I'm 5'6".
I'm 6 foot, so I guess that is.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, I'm 6'2", 3. 6'2".
I know. I'm just in a room full of tall men.
Gallo, what are your thoughts on the Grand Dame so far this season?
I love the Grand Dame. I'll never say nothing bad about her. I think, to be honest, I think they shouldn't have brought it up that early on in the season. I only say it for this reason, though. Because when it's an ongoing court case, you can't speak on it. It just happened. You can't speak on that. I mean, that's any kind of legal matter. You can't. Come on now.
So my problem with the situation is that it's a car accident. She got in a car accident. She hit a tree. She was drinking and driving. Hit the license, spin the license. Why is there an investigation? Why is it an ongoing?
Because she was drunk. What do you mean?
What happens when you get
with a DUI? It always is an investigation. It's always nothing quick.
What I'm saying is that we know it happened. She ain't claiming she didn't get in the car accident. She ain't claiming she wasn't drinking. It shouldn't be no fucking long ass investigation.
Here's the thing. The problem with this is not Karen's first time
it's her second
being,
one.
cited for drinking under the influence. So being that this is not her first time, the second offense could possibly cause her to go to jail. And I think that's what the biggest thing is. She's expecting these women to basically respect the fact that she can't talk about it. Hell to the now. If I was one of these girls, girl, we're going to talk about it.
But if I know that saying something may jeopardize me and keep me in prison, I'm not saying nothing.
Exactly.
Y'all not getting no storyline from me.
On a TV show. Okay,
y'all not getting no storyline from me.
Show.
Y'all not about to cause me to get no time and no trouble.
I'm gonna be messy. I'm gonna bring it up, girl. I want you to talk about it.
You better believe I'm gonna talk about it.
To bring it up, but you're not gonna get nothing out of them. So it's a pointless conversation to bring up because nothing was said.
Giselle's enough mess. At the end of the day, she threw a little gathering for Karen and still want to be messy. She's just full of mess.
So let's talk about that gathering. The fact that Gizelle had an event where there was alcohol, and we know that Karen allegedly struggles with alcohol. Do you think, as a friend, it was the right thing to have alcohol or have people drinking alcohol around Karen? Or should Gizelle have had all of the drinks, mocktails, and not have alcohol at all?
I think that, respectively, she should have had mocktails. She should have had stuff that was not alcohol. But I think we know that Giselle's messy. She's a messy bitch. She's been that since forever. And so, of course, I'm going to have it where it's alcohol around. And then mention where you have a non-alcoholic drink.
Right.
I think for me, I would have got up and left because one, I'm not in this space. If I'm not in this space where I feel like people are really riding for me, then why the fuck am I be here? I celebrate my birthday with y'all every year on this television show, and the same happens, some mess. I would have left. Because you're not going to be messy
I agree.
during my birthday celebration.
Even I don't think it had to not be only mocktails. I think it could have been alcohol. Just don't bring it up. But to bring up, oh, this is a mocktail made for you, Karen. Like, don't say that. How do you know what she could do and what she
It's
can't do?
messy. It's
Y'all,
so
this is a
messy.
TV show. What are y'all talking about?
I know, but
It's
like
messy.
Trei said, I would have walked out. I wish Karen would have just walked out and been like, you know what? I'm gonna have my own party down the block, and you could come. Giselle, you could stay here with the rest and wear your hats.
Even though I did like the red trim underneath the hats, though. But it was messy as hell. It was messy, but she's messy. I don't expect anything less than her. And you know what? As long as the girl Dom don't take offense to it because she's the queen, it is what it is with me. But it was messy as hell.
I look at it like this. If I'm having a party for Trei and it's his birthday, but I also know that he just had a DUI I'm not gonna starve my other guests of not being able to have alcohol.
Exactly.
It's being supportive. Your friend.
It's a dinner party. Like, you can go one dinner party without everyone having fucking alcohol.
Here's the problem. I think the biggest problem that we're not talking about is that Karen is really not admitting that she has a drinking problem. She keeps kind of avoiding the topic. So
can I be honest? I don't think she has.
I don't think someone that has a DUI has a drinking problem.
She got 2 DUIs.
That don't mean nothing.
That doesn't mean she has a drinking problem, Maurice.
I know people that drink every time and drive, and they don't have a drinking problem, but they haven't gotten a DUI though.
I know people that drink and drive, and they drink all the time. They just haven't gotten caught.
Yeah.
Okay? And they've been fortunate. Come on now. And they've been fortunate to not get caught. They've been fortunate, thank God, to not get into no accidents. So you know what?
Or hurt anyone.
So at the end of the day, that does not mean that the Grand Dame has a drinking problem.
Yeah, I don't think she has a drinking problem at all.
You're not going to speak that on her life just because you feel like she got a drinking problem?
Y'all are the problem right here. Y'all are the ones that have friends that are alcoholics, and you're not calling them out on their bad behavior.
No, I have a lot of friends. I have a lot of friends that are functioning alcoholics, but it don't mean they have an issue, meaning like they can't get their life together. They're just a functioning alcoholic.
This is not the first time that we've had this conversation about Karen's drinking. She decided that she wanted to get drunk and get behind the wheel. She could have hit somebody, y'all.
But I don't even think she was drunk. Was she drunk? She just had alcohol in her system. Yeah, alcohol in her system.
Is this what we're going to do? We're not going to talk with facts, and we're not going to talk in reality here.
You drinking 5 drinks.
We said we
mean you have a drinking problem.
Everybody has said that it was wrong of her to get behind the wheel drinking. All of us agreed on that. But at the end of the day, it does not mean that she has a drinking problem.
So let me ask you a question. This is so random. If I was to have sex, right?
Oh boy, here we go again. Yeah, I'm out. Yeah, sorry.
With, let's just say 4 different people in a week. Does that mean I have a sex problem?
Yes.
Not necessarily.
No, it don't.
No.
I don't think that makes you a nympho. I think that's what you're kind of getting to. You were just very horny that particular
Well, if I had because when I'm in a relationship, I can.
I didn't say relationship.
All I'm saying is, the Grand Dame, this is not her first offense, okay? And she's not going to sit here on a reality show and not talk about it.
But she can talk about it. You think she's going to jeopardize her go to jail for a paycheck, a one-time paycheck?
Or for Gizelle storyline? Because that's all Giselle, she's fishing for is a storyline.
Exactly.
She's trying to find any reason to have a storyline.
You really think she's going to jeopardize her life for Gizelle, Bryant?
I'm so glad Juan Dixon is not here.
Child, please. Whatever. What Karen Huger is willing to jeopardize is the other lady's friendships with Gizelle. Now, not only is we dealing with Karen's drunk ass storyline where she crashing cars and ditches and hitting trees and deer, as y'all like to say, but she's also causing a divide amongst the group. So what we've seen so far is that
No, I think if you're gonna be shady to her, she's gonna be shady right back. You gonna name a drink up after me and in my gathering and think you finna get away with that? No, I'm finna throw a gathering on your gathering.
So Gizelle and Ashley was having a GNA event for their little non-existent lame-ass clothing line. Well, she was having an event, you know, in remembrance of her father. She put this event out weeks ago. All of the ladies RSVP. Then Karen, the grand dame that she is, decided that she wanted to also invite the ladies to an event at the same time that Gizelle's event was going on. So the ladies decided, some of them, that they were going to just go to Karen's event. Then Mia, Stacey, and the other new girl decided they were going to stop over here at the Karen's event for a little bit, and then they're going to go over to Gizelle's event. And Giselle was like, hell no.
Please get them out of here.
Did you not tell us to be here? 1 second, Gizelle.
You can't come in here. She's starting them bitches at the door.
Tell them to get out of here. Thank you. Thank you, William. Thank you.
So dramatic. So dramatic.
First question is, was it messy for Karen to invite these ladies? But there's another event going on at the same time.
No. Yes, but who cares? Yes,
it's not.
Who cares? It was messy of her, but I am Queen Karen, so I don't give a damn.
But it wasn't messy.
It was messy because it was messy of Gizelle. Gizelle is the messiest of all messy.
How was it messy for Gizelle when it was her event first, Josh?
It doesn't matter if it was her event. It was messy when you sat there after I got a DUI and you want to be smart ass and name a drink up after me in my birthday. No, it's messy. So guess what? My gathering, even though you planned it 3 months out, I'm finna throw it on your day, and whoever comes, whoever don't.
Don't play with me. Not tonight.
And the last thing I would say on this is, Gizelle, you being dramatic. Because if everybody came after they went to the Grand Dame, it doesn't matter. They still showed up. Why can't they spend time with both their friends?
First of all, who would want to go to a GNA event after what happened to the last GNA event? Wendy, I don't expect Wendy to go there at all. Mia's a flip-flopper, so she went to both. The new girls, who cares what they do? Because they're new. The new girls don't know, so they're trying to, go to everything, which is understandable because they're trying to get to know the ladies. They could go to anything they want. They should be able to go to both. Regardless if Gizelle had it, because if that was the other way around, Gizelle would have done the same thing.
Right.
So I don't think that's really a big deal. But I mean, the ones that mattered were at Karen's, and the ones that stick with Gizelle, which is the new Robin, who is Ashley, was at GNA. So I don't think that was messy at all. Like, you just stick for who you really stick for, and the flip-floppers and the newbies, they're obviously going to go to both.
First of all, I don't think that Karen's intentions in this situation was to be messy. I feel like it's a situation where, okay, we knew about Gizelle's event, right? We knew that this was happening. However, I did get confirmation that I was being honored at this event. Unfortunately, it is the same day as this event. I'm going to send an invite to the girls so the girls know, hey, I have this.
I'm going to send a car service for the girls to come to my event as well.
Yes, because that's what the Grand Dame would do. Do I believe that it was messy? I don't believe it was messy. I don't believe it was messy at all. I think that
Really?
I don't. Because I don't believe that she was attempting to be that. I believe that it was an event that was happening. She probably didn't know it was finalized that she would be honored on this particular day. And so when she did get confirmation, I'm going to go ahead and send the invite out. I do believe that Gizelle was over dramatic by kicking them out.
Tell them to get out of here.
I done drove 45 minutes across town to bring my ass over here. And I told you I was going to be there by 8. Your co-partner told you, hey, be here by 8. I'm here at 8. And then this bitch going to say, well, really it's 8:02. Well, bitch, I had to get from outside to inside. Okay. All right. So it took me 2 minutes to get from inside to outside. Now, rest in peace to her father. I get it. But I feel like, God forgive me, don't strike me dead. But I feel like she tried to use that as a sympathy in regards to it, because when you was having this GNA squared event, so let me say this, in corporation with dedicating to my father.
The event didn't even really make sense minus honoring her father.
She's using the father's memory as sort of kind of like
He's dangling it as, but it's dangling. Like it's really GNA event. So where's the GNA of the event rather than your father? I understand that it is super sad about her father.
I don't like Gizelle.
I personally have been in that situation before a number of times where one friend group or one friend is having this event and another person is having this event at the same time on the same day. I actually give kudos to Mia, Stacey, and the new chick for trying to balance both, especially if we're all in the same friend group. I think it's appropriate for the bitches that really ride with someone to stay there, Kierna and Wendy.
And that's what Wendy said.
He said, I came here to see somebody get honored. He ain't got it yet.
Exactly. Gizelle is being very Housewives. I think she's making it bigger than what it really needs to be. I thought it was very nice of those ladies, even though they stayed at Karen's event for maybe 5 seconds, to show up. Hey, I'm here. I love you. I support you. I can't stay because we got another girl who's having an event, and I really RSVP'd to her event. Yours is last minute. Gizelle, calm the down. I don't think it's that big of a deal. The ladies tried their best to make sure that they were at both events. Okay, so let's talk about Wendy and Gizelle mending their friendship.
Not mending, just trying to get to
Hold on, wait a minute, Gallo. If all it took was for Robin to be fired and for Wendy and Gizelle to have some oysters and Wendy come dressed in some goddamn feathers. Cock-a-doodle-doodle-doo. This should have happened a long time ago.